Good evening, everyone representing Canada, USA, International, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your man G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, creator, YouTuber, host with the most, misunderstood lonely nomad, unstoppable independent podcaster, and rookie podcaster of Laurelton, Queens, New York. And you're rocking and hanging with the 190th episode of Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. That's right, 190. Let me tell you something. About like maybe between 6 to 5 episodes left to the 200 episode, man. And I got a little something, a little planned up and stuff. So I will actually get into that in just a couple of minutes. But in the meantime, if you are new to the channel and you are a new listener and new watcher, welcome to the show. And you missed any previous episodes whatsoever, please go ahead and grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel page G Money Stacks 555, where all the New York podcast episodes are uploaded and posted. And tap that noni bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream. And alongside with myself is the Instagram live feed of the podcast show page. Be sure to turn on your notifications on when each episode is going to be dropping. All right. And that's the schedule. And that's the schedule usually goes. It's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm sorry I've been a little far behind with the podcast recording schedule. I had to take care of my other podcast. Shows as well. Um, with Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, of course, and of course I'm gonna be recording 88 tomorrow. And and of course I will be recording 191 tomorrow. Hopefully after I get things settled. But anyway, um as I said before, um be be sure to not only tap that noni bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream, and also share the videos, share the episodes, and be sure to tell a friend to another friend, and of course, you know, be sure to catch up on all the episodes by listening and streaming on every streaming platform, which I will talk about at the end of the show. So, without further ado, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm gonna cut to the chase with a little thing that I like to call the New York Mass Transit Files, man. So let's get into it. Of course, we got a little something going on and a little bit of Metro Transit news. So check this out. Of course, we have some terrible, sad news in the transit industry of New York City. Um, an MTA subway operator died at a Bronx train yard Thursday morning, possibly due to a cardiac arrest. The transit worker, age 38-year-old Azure Ford, was found lying unresponsive and face on the tracks at the Mosholu yard around 8:20 a.m. on August the 11th, according to NYPD. Paramedics brought her to um Mont Montefiore Montefiore Hospital, where she was pronounced dead, possibly from cardiac arrest, according to law enforcement sources. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that part too. Um, there were no indications of trauma on her body or injuries from touching the electrified third rail, and police don't suspect criminality in her death. An NYPD spokesperson said. Metropolitan Transportation Authority officials said that Ford joined New York City Transit as an operator less than 3 months ago on May 15th, and that she was bringing a train on the number 4 line into service at the time of the incident. The transit family is heartbroken to have lost a colleague as she was putting a train into service at the Mosholu Yard to help move New Yorkers, and we are conducting a thorough investigation to determine what happened, said NYC Transit President Richard Davey in a statement. Of course, the death comes a week after an MTA bus driver also suffered a cardiac arrest and crashed into an elevated subway train track pillar in nearby West Farms while carrying a dozen passengers on August the 4th, which I previously talked about that already. That 14-year veteran driver remains in critical condition as of Tuesday, according to an NYPD spokesperson. Okay, in other transit news, we have safety advocates who launched an online tracker Monday to keep tabs on the city's progress to install 30 miles of protected bike lanes by the end of the year, and sleep in paradise to the train operator who passed away. The Department of Transportation has so far only put down 6.9 miles of the green painted paths, less than a quarter of the 2022 benchmark required by city law, according to the set of maps with the new lane locations published by the group Transportation Alternatives. Some 28 miles of bike lanes are still under construction, and the city has announced another 42 miles of the separated pedal paths. The group's counts show another online tally of bus lanes rolled out in July by the transit boosting group Riders Alliance has logged a mere 2 miles completed out of 20 miles the city has to paint before year's end. Another 22 miles have been proposed by the DOT, which stands for the Department of Transportation, according to Riders Alliance. Under a 2019 law, the city has to add 250 miles of protected bike lanes and 150 miles of bus lanes over 5 years, with at least 30 miles for bikes and 20 miles for buses coming online in the first year. DOT released its streets plan in December 2021 to lay out its proposed upgrades. Brooklyn attorney and avid cyclist Brandon Chamberlain, no relations to Wilt Chamberlain, folks, began tracking the path late last year, collecting information from DOT's public presentations, the agency's tweets with progress updates, and by checking out the sites in person. It's a lot of biking around, Chamberlain told AM New York Metro. He joined forces with transportation alternatives to publish the collected reports in an accessible format. The website has a map of the completed projects, those still in the works, and another 4 lanes DOT has announced. Chamberlain hoped the maps will better hold city officials to account for doing their jobs, while also getting fellow two-wheelers pumped about incoming safe street infrastructure. End quote. If you have someone who is watching from the outside and really cheering from the sidelines, it can be a useful thing in getting across the finish line, he said. Time is running out to mark the remaining lanes before the weather gets too cold to paint, and contractors have until wait until spring to restart street work. They are working on a lot of different projects right now, and if they can fast track what's been started, they have a real shot at meeting the annual minimum, said Jacob De Castro of Transportation Alternatives. But we need these projects to be finished before primetime painting season ends. The maps will also reveal if the city is equitably, equitably, equitably um, distributing the new bike lane infrastructure in areas that have been underserved by city investment in the past and along high crash corridors, De Castro added. This should really be provided by the city in one place that's easily understandable, he said. Until the administration creates a site of their own, we'll keep updating our site. Of course, Mayor Eric Adams promised on the campaign trail to set up even more bike lanes than the street plan law requires, pledging to install 300 miles of protected paths for bike lanes and 150 miles for buses within his first 4-year term. But his zona is falling short of yearly targets to meet that goal, Gothamist reported. The transportation department has also struggled to fill mounting job vacancies among its senior ranks under the leadership of Commissioner um Adonis Rodriguez, triggering project delays and stretching thin the remaining public servants, Street Blog reported. A DOT spokesperson claimed the transportation alternatives counts were inaccurate, but declined to share the agency's own numbers. The data in the tracker is not representative of the mileage we've finished so far, said Vin Barone in a statement. It is important to remember DOT completes the bulk of our bus and bike lanes toward the end of the year. In concert with construction season and DOT's robust public outreach. Rise Alliance spokesperson Danny Pearlstein urged officials to step on it and get as much of the planning and public outreach done in the colder months in order to tee up more construction work during the rest of the year. So far, they are on the same pace as the de Blasio administration, but they need to pick up the pace, Pearlstein said. It's not getting stuff done with an asterisk, it's getting stuff done. And that's what we need to see by the end of the year, the advocate added, citing Mayor Adams' signature slogan. Remains to be seen. Yeah, it remains to be seen, man. You know what I'm saying? Um anyway, let's see what we got here. Um all right, let's get into a little thing that I like to call chatting on the jazz. Let's go. Sorry about that. That was the wrong one. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Here's what we need to do here. So, next topic that we're going to get into is the whole thing with mm, we need to get into the serious stuff first, actually. So, the first thing we need to talk about here is the the polio virus. Yeah, you heard it first. And this is from NPR website here. So, New York Governor Kathy Hochul said Friday the state was stepping up its polio fighting efforts as the virus that causes the life-threatening disease was detected in the waste water of yet another county in the New York City area. Oh boy. Health officials began checking for signs for of the virus, in sewage water after the first case of polio in the United States in nearly a decade was identified in July in Rockland County, which is north of the city. The latest detection involved a wastewater sample collected last month in Nassau County on Long Island, directly east of the city. The sample is genetically linked to the polio case from Rockland and provides further evidence of expanding community spread. State officials said the polio virus had previously been detected in wastewater in New York City and three counties to its north, which is Rockland, Orange, and Sullivan counties. Hochul declared a state disaster emergency that allows EMS workers, midwives, and pharmacists to administer polio vaccines and allows doctors to issue standing orders for the vaccine. Data on immunizations will be used to focus vaccination efforts where they are needed the most. On polio, we simply cannot roll the dice. State Health Commissioner Dr. Mary T. Bassett said in a prepared statement. If you or your child are unvaccinated or not up to date with vaccinations, the risk of paralytic disease is real. I urge New Yorkers to not accept any risk at all. Health officials said all unvaccinated New York residents, including children by 2 months of age, pregnant people, and those who haven't completed their vaccine series, should get immunized immediately. They also urged boosters for certain people, such as healthcare workers in affected areas who treat patients who might have polio. The statewide polio vaccination rate is 79%, but the counties of Rockland, Orange, and Sullivan had lower rates. Officials have said that it is possible that hundreds of people in the state have gotten polio and don't know it. Most people infected with polio have no symptoms but can still give the virus to others for days or weeks. The lone confirmed case in New York involved an unidentified young adult who was unvaccinated. Damn, son. Look. Let me tell you something, folks. This is a hard this is one of those difficult decisions to make, actually, especially with polio. You hear about polio for years and stuff, but you never thought that it was going to be in our wastewater in certain areas like Rockland County. And thank goodness I'm not even out there trying to mess with that wastewater. But all I could say is be able to not only be careful out there and also be mindful of the people you're around with. If you have polio, be sure to go to your local doctor, get it checked, and not be and then you know take care of yourself. Be able to take some time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, before I go on to the next topic, let me say what's up to the people that just came in on the Instagram live feed. Shouts to sgeraldo.dj, and also shouts to Life Culture. life culture. Thank you very much for watching this live stream. Do appreciate that. And if for those of you who are in the Instagram live feed right now, if you have anything to add to the topics that's going to be discussed, how do you feel about them, and all that other stuff, you could go drop it into the comment sections right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is episode 190, in case you didn't know, for those who's just coming in. Um, so yeah. And yeah, so let's see. Let me see what else. Oh, CDC. Yeah, let's go to the CDC thing. Okay, so I know previously I talked about how everything got lifted in New York, right? I'm actually let me just go over this. Let me just go over this though, man. So, of course, the nation's top public health agency on Thursday relaxed its COVID-19 guidelines, dropping the recommendations that Americans quarantine themselves if they come into close contact with an infected person. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention also said people no longer need to stay at least 6 feet, about 2 meters away from others. The changes are driven by a recognition that more than 2.5 years since the start of the slamdemic, an estimated 95% of Americans ages 16 and older have acquired some level of immunity, either from being vaccinated or infected, agency's officials said. The current conditions of this slamdemic are very different from those of the last 2 years, said the CDC's Greta Massetti, an author of the guidelines. The CDC recommendations apply to everyone in the U.S., but the changes could be particularly important for schools, which resume classes this month in many parts of the country. Um, Perhaps the biggest education related change is the end of the recommendation that schools do routine daily testing, although that practice can be reinstated in certain situations during a surge in infections, officials said. The CDC also dropped a test to stay recommendation, which says students exposed to COVID-19 could regularly test instead of quarantining at home to keep attending school. With no quarantine recommendations, the testing option disappeared too. Masks continue to be recommended only in areas where community transmission is deemed high, or if a person is considered at high risk or severe illness. School districts across the U.S. have been scaling back their COVID-19 precautions in recent weeks, even before the CDC relaxed its guidance. Masks will be optional in most school districts when classes resume this fall. Of course, it restarted. And some of the nation's largest districts have dialed back or eliminated COVID-19 testing requirements. Some have also been moving away from test to stay programs that became unmanageable during surges of the Omicron variant last school year. With so many new infections among students and staff, many schools struggle to track and test their close contacts, leading to a temporary return to remote classes in some places. The average numbers of reported COVID-19 cases and deaths have been relatively flat this summer at about 100,000 cases a day and 300 to 400 deaths. The CDC previously said that if people who are not up to date on their COVID-19 vaccinations um come into close contact with a person who tests positive, they should stay home for at least 5 days. Who else? What else? 5 days. Yeah. Um, at least 5 days. Now, the agency says quarantining at home is not necessary, but it urges those people to wear a high quality mask for 10 days and get tested after 5. The agency continues to say that people who test positive should isolate from others for at least 5 days, regardless of whether they are vaccinated. CDC officials advised that people can end isolation if they are fever free for 24 hours without the use of medication and they are without symptoms or the symptoms are improving. Um, of course, let me see. And let me see. And I think, yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Um, all right, so let's get into another topic right here. Let's get to let's see. Yeah, I think that's enough. Oh, let's get to the illegal swimming pool thing. Okay. Okay, the illegal swimming pool thing that's going on. Okay. Um Okay, so a rule breaking Brooklyn night installed a full size swimming pool on the roof of a commercial building, and now its landlord is drowning in potential fines, according to the city. Um, the gleaming, and I mean gleaming. Hold on a minute here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What is going on here? Um, what is going on here, man? Hold on. Yeah, the gleaming 480 square foot pool on the Williamsburg rooftop was drained by officials Tuesday, according to the Department of Buildings. The owner of the 3-story brick complex on Flushing Avenue near Thornton Street faces up to $50,000 in fines for 2 code violations. A DOB rep told the Post Thursday. Damn, 50 grand? 50 grand? That's crazy. Yeah, why 50 grand? Hold on. Yes. 50 grand. Of course, the photos showed the 4 foot deep above ground pool, which holds roughly 60 tons of water, full before occupants dipped, taking dreams were dashed. Hold on 1 second, folks. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Yeah. Yes, here it is. Okay. All right, New York, we know it's hot. We get it. The DOB tweeted. But please don't try to build a rooftop swimming pool without first getting permits and hiring professionals to do the job properly. The department was alerted by FDNY officials that a structural stability inspection was needed at the apartment due to overloading the roof, according to city documents, which note that the 3rd floor of the building is a kids' daycare center. The building appeared to be abandoned and the empty Best Way Power Steel brand pool remained on the roof when the Post visited the rooftop Thursday. A green hose was discarded near the pool, and a kid's size inner tube sat in the drain pool Thursday. Nearby, a sign for a um, yeshiva school was posted on a third floor door. It just opened up like a month ago. Maria Hernandez, an employee of the bakery next door, said of the school. They look like kids 4 to 6 years old. It wasn't immediately clear if the building's landlord had installed the pool or if a building occupant had decided to make a splash. The landlord, who could not be reached by the Post Thursday, is scheduled to make an office of administrative trials and hearings appearance in December for the maintenance and occupancy violations. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing to say on that one. Let me see what else can we talk about here in this. Let's see what we can. All right, let's get into. Okay, so let's get into Bun B getting into the food business, shall we? Yeah, let's get into Bun B. That's some interesting shit, though, man. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. Hold on a minute. So hold on a minute here. Okay, Bun B gets into the food business. Let's check this out. Okay. Well, here it is. And this is according to Afrotech right here. So, as a veteran rapper, Bun B is a legend and a gift to the culture. Now he is focused on building a new legacy that can remain in the family for generations to come um through his Houston pop up concept Trill Burgers. Ooh, that sounds pretty delicious. That sounds pretty delicious though, man. Um yeah. And he said, end quote, for me and my family, my musical legacy has been solidified, Bun B told Afrotech during an exclusive chat. I own my publishing for several of my albums, not the group albums, but for myself on solo projects, and that's fine. That's something that you can hand down, but that's already built. And they have an Instagram. You can follow Trill Burgers on Instagram as well. Um, so something for the family. Trill Burgers allows my family, my grandkids, to actually be a part of helping me build this. It will be something if it's done right. That will be here for generations to come. Bun B expressed. Now the Houston native is taking his talents to Las Vegas as a member of Pepsi Dig Inn's first ever culinary residency. The goal is to help drive business acceleration and awareness of black owned restaurants like Bun B's Trill Burgers. Yes, that's that's that sounds like fun and a fun place to eat though, man, if you catch my drift. Um yes. The number one burger in America. While his smash burger just scored big earlier this summer after receiving the Best Burger in America award from ABC's Good Morning America, Bun B's Bun B says the team created something different ahead of the residency. Ooh. From Houston to Las Vegas, a smash burger is a very um laborious process in terms of actually cooking the burger. It takes a lot of attention, said the rapper, who is one half of the legendary rap duo UGK alongside the late Pimp C. He added, the burger that we created in partnership with the Pepsi Dig In program is a lot easier to execute in the kitchen. We didn't want to create a product that would overwhelm the kitchen, and so we created a steakhouse burger. Wow. Chef Mike Pham, who was the creator of the Trill Burger, created this burger and he took those things into consideration. So he's been able to create something that still has great flavor, a great culinary experience, and something that doesn't overwhelm the kitchen. So, making burgers versus making hits. Do you have to ask? Hold on a second, folks. Yes. At one point during the conversation, Bun B also explained how he has been able to take what he's learned from a little over 3 decades in the music industry. And he stated, in quote, there's many things I've learned about presenting a brand, building a brand, connecting with your customers, making the experience more immersive for people. And it's something that they can actually take away from the interaction that they have with me, said the pushing MC. Trill Burgers allows me that in the same way that it did in the music industry, but even deeper because as a recording artist, I only have to get you to buy the album one time. But with the burger, I have to convince you to consistently go back and buy the burger again, again, and again. The burger doesn't just have to be great at one time like the album is. It has to be consistently great. So Pepsi Dig In's residency kicks off on October 9th, which already wait, yeah, it passed, yeah. And will be available exclusively at Lixor's Public House and Mandalay Bay's um Liberton Social. And yeah, there you have it. There you have it right there. Okay, there you have it. Yeah. So follow Trill Burgers. No, hold on. Yeah, follow hold on a minute. Let me make sure I get the name right. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute here. Yes, make sure you follow Trill Burgers, as I said, on Instagram, so you can check out the menu and the types of burgers that's being made. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna actually have a blast with this one. So so go follow that page and check out their food menu. Okay. Now we're gonna go into hang on a minute here. Let me make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, we can get into some music news, man. Let's get into some music news, shall we? Um, let's see. All right, so busy. So let's get into what Busy and Krayzie Bone. So let's call it Bizzy Bone. All right, so all right. Let's see. So Bizzy Bone has called out the rest of his Bone Thugs and Harmony brethren for excluding him from their recent tours. The Cleveland rapper chose to take his grievances to wax with a new track called "Busy Gets Busy" from his latest solo album, "I'm Busy," which was released on Sunday, September 11th, which was a month ago. Okay, so why this music so shitty? He raps. Why the fuck is Bone Thugs doing a show without Busy? Rest in peace to Fam Liddy. Niggas will shoot you in your city. Why the fuck is Bone Thugs doing a show without Busy? I'll say it again. You should be able to say what you want if they really your friends. Krayzie Bone was asked about Busy's absence on tour during an interview with Vlad TV in December, shortly after their epic verses against 3 6 Mafia. Krayzie didn't allude to any internal issues that would prevent Busy from being on the road with them, but he did say Busy got his reasons. I don't know. I don't have conversations with him about that kind of stuff. I let him do him when he feel like coming and doing what he do, that's what he do. Bone Thugs have played numerous shows over the years, and Busy has been curiously missing. Fans have speculated it could be due to Busy's unpredictable behavior during the aforementioned verses, which took place at the Hollywood Palladium in Los Angeles last December. Busy accused Crunchy Black of mocking him as Bone performed, and a fight broke out. Speaking to Hip Hop DX in January, Krayzie admitted he was livid at the time, but ultimately understood why Busy reacted that way. When 3 6 Mafia performed their Sippin' on Some Syrup anthem, and Bone Thugs DJ countered with 1999 Eternal single Butter Lovers. Krayzie admitted that set him off. When we did that slow ass song, I was heated. He said, I performed that whole song holding it in, but I was thinking to myself the whole time, why in the fuck are we doing this slow ass song when they just came with all that energy? I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? And and then I didn't even see they were slow dancing over there. So I didn't know what the fuck Busy was talking about. But right when the song went off, my mission was to go back to this DJ, excuse me, and ask him, why the fuck did you play that slow ass fucking song? I was pissed. Krayzie Bone made his way to the booth and missed what exactly transpired between Bizzy Bone, Crunchy Black, and the rest of 3 6 Mafia. I didn't even hear what Busy. I didn't hear what Busy said. He continued. I didn't hear none of the conversation they were even saying on on the shit on the shit. I thought Busy was just about to grab the mic and talk some shit like everybody else was doing. So I'm back there and I see all the security guards rushing the stage while I'm walking toward the back of the stage. Our security is running from backstage to the stage. I turn around and everybody is on stage. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm standing there pissed. At this point, I'm thinking Busy done come in here and started some shit. I didn't know what happened. I'm like, how is they mocking you? What did I miss? The part I caught from Busy when I started paying attention to what he said was, "You ugly motherfucker." Like, oh shit, this is going left. And then that's when all the shit jumped off. So I'm standing at the back of the stage watching this shit the whole time, livid. We look like assholes on national fucking TV right now. That's crazy, man. That's the craziest shit that I ever heard in my life, man. Wow. That's crazy. That's very crazy right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's really dumb. Anyway, man. Anyway, so what was I? Yeah, Crazy Bone didn't find out the reason behind the altercation until verses was over. He added in quote, "I was like, what the fuck happened? Why did Busy flip like that?" And one of my dudes, Rocky Rock, told me, "Yo, that nigga told Busy to suck his dick." I was like, "What? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear none of that." But then when I found out that's what happened, I was like, okay, he did the right thing. As Crazy noted while talking to Vlad TV, he did have a text message exchange with Busy after the incident. I did send him a text and let him know. I was like, hey man, tell you hey man, tell you to suck your dick. You gotta be a man, handle your business. Like, I'm not mad at all. He hit me back and was like, all good. I appreciate that, bro. That was that. That was the conversation. And now we go into Crazy Bone right here, man. This is crazy right here. This is the craziest shit. So we go to his reaction. Crazy Bone's reaction has reacted to the Bizzy Bone song Busy Gets Busy from his new album I'm Busy, on which he called out the rest of the Bone Thugs and Harmony for excluding him on recent tour dates. But according to Crazy, Busy isn't banned from touring with the platinum selling hip hop group. In fact, he tells Hip Hop DX with a laugh he knows the tour schedule. He's always welcome. I'm Busy was released on Sunday, September 11th, and finds Busy calling out Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone, Wishbone, and Flesh and Bone for hitting the road without him. Why this music sounds so shitty, blah, blah, blah. Why the fuck is Bone Thugs and Harmony doing a show without Busy? Rest in peace to Fam Liddy. Niggas will shoot you in the city. Why the fuck is Bone Thugs doing a show without Busy? I'll say it again. You should be able to say what you want if they really your friends. He raps. Of course, Crazy was asked about Busy absence on tour during an interview with Vlad TV in December 2021, not long after their epic versus against 3 6 Mafia. Yeah, already. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is some crazy ass shit, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like seriously, two grown ass men in a hip hop group, basically getting into some major ground beef with some dumb shit. Like, come on, man, really? This is ridiculous, man. And more Bone Thugs and Harmony news. Um, so let's get into it. So Bone Thugs and Harmony is going out with one last bang. So says the entire group with the announcement of their final tour as a 5-man unit together. Teams E Hip Hop has learned Crazy, Lazy, Busy, Wish, and Flesh are reuniting for Bobby D and Snoop Dogg's High Hopes concert series, which is loaded with hip hop legends. Following the concert series, the group will still tour as a quartet minus Busy's involvement, making this particular tour a must see for hip hop fans. Um, Ice Cube, Method Man, and Redman, Warren G, Exhibit, Cypress Hill, and the Dog Pound will all be in the mix. And we're told this will certainly be the last ride for the Bone Thugs boys as a full group. Bone Thugs affairs have been wobbly for decades, with various members rotating in and out of the touring lineup, but Busy's rep August Keen assures us everyone is on board to reunite time around. Busy stands as the biggest deflector, and he recently called out the other four members on a tune called Busy Gets Busy, where he spits, "Why the fuck Bone Thugs doing a show without Busy?" I'll say it again. You should be able to say what you want if they if they really your friends. Krayzie wanted the same thing. When the group hit the road following the versus battle with 3 6 Mafia, which turned into a boxing battle when Bizzy and Juicy J squared off on stage, but all appears to be good in the hood for now. Yeah, wait a minute here. Wait. So, oh boy. So, so they're gonna be in. They're gonna be in at the Toyota Arena on Ontario, Canada, on November 19th. So you want to be able. So it started Saturday November. It starts Saturday November 19th. Last Bone Tour 2022-2023. Music, art, culture. Of course, I already mentioned Ice Cube, Cypress Hill, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Redman, Method Man, Warren G, and the Dog Pound Burner exhibit, and what is it? And it's hosted by Dr. Green Thumb. So the Toyota Arena takes place in Ontario, um, Canada. And if I could actually, I don't know how to so go get your so be sure you go get your tickets at let me see. Hold on. Let me get a clear view here on where you could actually do this because it's very hard for me to read it in the picture. So let's see. Okay. So what website to get the farewell tour of Bone Thugs and Harmony? Okay, I'm gonna get you the website in case certain people. I'm gonna get you the website. Don't worry. Let me get you the website. Farewell tour. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So let me see. Let me see if I can actually. So so Mr. I can actually. Yeah, tickets for High Hopes. I'll actually get to it. All right, here it is. Let me try to get it. All right. Okay, so High Hopes with Ice Cube, Cypress Hill, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and the rest of. Hold on. And if I could actually. Yes, so yes, High Hopes with Ice Cube, Cypress Hill, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Method Man and Redman, exhibit, and along with others, takes place at the Toyota Arena, Ontario, Canada. Saturday, November 19th, 7 p.m. Of course, the doors will be open at 6. The show starts at 7 p.m. And yes, um, so everything is all there. So be sure to go to Ticketmaster.com and to know of course the various seats depending on which seats you're trying to get. It ranges from different prices. So go to Ticketmaster.com/high hopes um high hopes along with Ice Cube, Cypress Hill, Ontario, Canada, and all that other stuff. So yeah, go to the website Ticketmaster.com for tickets to the High Hopes farewell tour of Bone Thugs and Harmony and everybody else that's gonna be there. So there you go, right there. Um, there you go, right there. And all right, so let's get into all right, let's get into Bow Wow for a second. Okay, so Bow Wow has defended his meet and greet package after facing backlash over its hefty price tag. According to his website, the wanted vocalist is charging $1,000 for a diamond VIP package for his upcoming Millennium Tour, Turned Up, with Kerry Hilson, Mario, and others. The package offers fans a personal meet and greet experience that includes a 30 to 45-minute hangout with Bow Wow and a personal tour of his backstage lounge and tour bus, along with various freebies. Um, yes. Word of the costly package soon circulated online, with one viral video showing a fan dragging Bow Wow over the price of his VIP meet and greet. So Deaconess Bowlori Bowlorin Wowarden decided that she was gonna hop on Chris Brown's bandwagon and charge a rack for a meet and greet. The fan began referencing Breezy's recent $1,000 meet and greets. Yeah. Um. Now, while we know that meet and greets are not new, what Brown did what was set the tone for what a backstage experience is supposed to be like, especially when you spending $1,000 to see your favorite artist. Hold on a minute here. What the hell is going on here? Anyway, sorry about that. All right. So yes, she continued and quote, but there is a level of celebrity that you have to be in order to obtain $1,000 per person. And the facts are what what are they what they are what they are. Okay. Bow Wow, sister girl, you are not that level of celebrity. At the most $250, maybe, maybe I'll get it off a Groupon for 75. But ain't no way in this hell or the next one that you getting $1,000. Even though you are giving quite a bit, it's still not $1,000 worth. Wow. Bow Wow took to Twitter on Sunday to address the responses to his VIP meet and greet package and defend its four-figure fee, putting emphasis on the private experience that it offers. The 35-year-old clarified he's also offering a significantly cheaper standard meet and greet, a $150 gold package, according to his website, although it doesn't come with all the bells and whistles of his diamond package. All right. A lot of you guys are asking what's the difference between Ticketmaster meet and greets. Then there my VIP meet and greets that released yesterday. I'll explain, he wrote. Certain floor seat tickets come with the standard meet and greet where you will be able to still meet me, take photos, but you will not get the full experience as my VIP meet and greet holders. This is your standard picture taken, similar to what we usually do. He added in quote, as for my special VIP meet and greet experience, uh, they will gain more access, more private time with me. Also, will gain access to my private club and everything you can name. There are 3 packages to choose from. It's all about how close do you want your experience to be. Bow Wow's tone was less polite on Monday, though, as he fired back at his critics in a since deleted tweet. You see, when I'm chilling, minding my business, staying off the net, they still have to talk about me, he barked. 1 week it's Bow Wow sells out O2 Arena. He's a goat to who wants to meet him for 1K. Your baby mama nigga, that's who. Read before you post about me. Stop playing with the dog. Bow Wow's meet and greet controversy comes just weeks after his shorty like mine collaborator Chris Brown made headlines for charging fans $1,000 to take a picture with him on his recent One of Them Ones tour with Lil Baby. The Indigo crooner defended his VIP package on his Instagram stories while calling out other artists for not taking time out for their fans. So he said, in quote, PSA, when artists, of course, everyone do concerts, they all have something called a VIP package, he wrote. I haven't done meet and greets in over 7 years. I have the coolest fans on the planet. I appreciate the fuck out of them. These are memories that will last with them forever. Unlike most of these lame ass artists that won't make eye contact with the people who made it possible to even have a career. I only exist because these fans saw something in me I never thought was possible. So I'm gonna go all out for my fans. And as he should. As for the Millennium Tour Turn Up, the star-studded trek kicks off in Hampton, Virginia on October 7th, which already happened, and wraps up in Oakland, California on November the 27th, with stops in Chicago, Atlanta, New York, Miami, Florida, Los Angeles, and other major cities along the way. Joining Bow Wow on the road will be Mario, Kerry Hilson, Lloyd, Pleasure P, Bobby V, Sammy, Yin Yang Twins, the Franchise Boys, Lil Scrappy, Travis Porter, Crime Mob, Trillville, and the reunion of Day 26. Of course, you can check out the tour dates below. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you can check out the tour dates below. Yes, here it is. So this is going to be slamming though. Yeah, for more information, of course the pre-sale already started. Yeah, for more information, visit gsquaredevents.com. You know what I'm saying, for tickets, all right? So there it is, man. And look, is $1,000 a lot of money? Yes, it is, compared to $250. Now, yes, there are different packages, of course. Yes. And yeah, it is a little different from Ticketmaster, because Ticketmaster's standards is a little different, which is one part I can agree with though. And yes, sometimes you have to do things even though certain people might not like it. So, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we'll see what happens, man. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more stuff to come when it comes to everything that goes down. So anyway, man, that's pretty. You know what? It's good that he addressed this whole backlash meet and greet shit. Listen, there's no way you're going to go to a music concert that's going to be too cheap. Because that's never going to really happen. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's just the way certain music artists operate. I'm not saying everyone does that, but it is what it is, man. Like, let the guy do his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say about Bow Wow right there, man. Let him do his thing, man. You want to, if he wants to charge, let him do that. That's how he's making his money. He got kids. Like, come on. I'm pretty sure most of y'all, most of y'all probably got kids too, and y'all probably got bills and foods to get and shit. Like, come on. Like, I'm not knocking the guy's hustle, man. So I'm glad he addressed this shit though, man. For real, for real. Let me make some noise for Bow Wow for defending himself on the backlash and shit though, man. So for real though, man. All right. Now we go to Megan Thee Stallion. Hang on a second. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Let's go there. Let's get into it. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion is touting a message of body positivity amid the baby's claims of sleeping with her. On Saturday night, September 24th, Meg Thee Stallion, age 27, performed at the iHeart Music Festival in Las Vegas and hit the stage with a statement about loving one's body. Yeah, I'll cover the highlights of the iHeart Music Festival in Las Vegas in a future episode. Probably not gonna have time to do it in this episode. But anyway, so look, I don't know about y'all, Megan began as she strutted across the stage, but I love my body. I do what I want with I do what I want to with my body. When I want to with my body, with who I want to with my body. Cause it's who my body. Okay. If you love your body, let me hear you make some noise. The Houston native took to her Twitter account in the day on Sunday, September 25th, to speak on the responses and reports on her performance. In quote, I feel like a lot of these blogs don't post me until it's something they know majority of their audience can dogpile on me for associated with some kind of negative narrative. She tweeted because what because why is the way I start my performance to body damn near every show news now. This isn't the first time Meg openly expressed similar sentiments of body positivity before performing her hit single Body. During her set at the 2022 Glastonbury Festival, the Texas native responded to the overturn of Roe versus Wade with a comparable statement. Um, she said in a statement, now y'all know I wouldn't be me if I didn't take a second to call out these stupid ass men. The Stallion declares as she swaggers across the stage, my body, my motherfucking choice. Megan's recent declaration arrives in the aftermath of the baby dropping his newest song, Boogeyman, which features a claim that the rapper slept with the Houston hottie. The day before she said that Tory Lane shot her, I was fucking on Megan Thee Stallion. The baby raps on the cut from his latest album, Baby on Baby 2. Waited to see that shit on my next album. Hit it hit it the day before too. I kept it player. I ain't saying nothing about it. Had her pretty boy boyfriend tweeting me, ready to die about that bitch like a coward. Jeez. Meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion is putting an emphasis on mental health with the launch of her Bad Bitches Have Bad Days 2 website, which compiles a list of diverse resources to help those with mental health struggles. Hotties, you know how much mental wellness means to me. So I created a hub with resources that can help when you might need a hand mag expressed. Had to baddie um no bad bitches have bad days to.com now and check it out. Love y'all so much. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope, man. I should have started with that on the mental checking, but I didn't really have the time to do that. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty good though, man. Now, I did not know there was a TwitchCon party. I did not know that until this story came up. All right, so Twitch announced on Wednesday, September 28th, that Megan Thee Stallion will headline an all women lineup of performers at this year's TwitchCon party in San Diego, California, on October 8th. Yeah, that passed already. The Grammy women rapper will be joined by Kim Petras and pop punk trio Meet Me at the Altar, and DJ Lonnie Love and Tiger Mom Toy. Oh my gosh, man. We'll provide beats throughout the evening. Presented by Amazon Games, the TwitchCon party will take place at Petco Park at 7 o'clock, which already passed already, but open to all TwitchCon 3-day and party ticket holders. Yeah. But this is the highlight, man. You know what I'm saying? So TwitchCon, which celebrates streamers and their communities, returns to the San Diego Convention Center from October 7th to the 9th. After nearly a 3-year hiatus, this year we'll have all the fan favorite TwitchCon events, which including the drag showcases, artist alley, Twitch rivals, community panels, meet and greets, expo floor, and loot cave, among other new experiences. And what else? Um, just a week after TwitchCon, Megan Thee Stallion is set to perform a double duty gig on Saturday Night Live as both the host and musical guest on October 15th, coming up this Saturday. This will be her second time taking the SNL stage, the SNL stage, as she previously appeared as musical guest to perform Savage and Don't Stop in 2020. Though the evening will be her first time hosting the longtime sketch comedy show. The star is fresh off the release of her sophomore album, Traumazine, which features guest appearances by Future, Dua Lipa, who is a podcaster right now, Lotto, Janae Eichel, Lucky Day, Key Glock, Pooh Shiesty, Rico Nasty, Sauce Walker. Oh man. Um Big Pokey and Little Kiki. Oh man. The LP, I'm not sure how many music artists still make LPs these days, but the LP includes previously released singles Sweetest Pie, Plan B, and Pressurelicious. Yo, oh man. Oh my gosh, that's really something else, man. Um okay. Oh man. Now before I even go to what is it? Let me see. So um all right, Ludacris. All right, so Ludacris hit animated series Karma's World has now launched a line of toys through Mattel and hair care products with Curly Kids. Mattel has released a full line of Karma's World toys, including dolls and doll accessories, styling heads, role play, plush, and more. Inspired by the show's main character Karma, toys will not be the only items created in her likeness. A licensing deal with Non-Story Media Group and Karma's World Entertainment will produce a full line of hair care products through Curly Kids. The line will include a detangling shampoo, conditioner, and spray. The mixed texture hair care items will be available at FAL Shorts, Target, Walmart, Kroger, and Sally Beauty stores late September, got um which already passed. Wow. So late September, according to a press release. Um okay. Karma's World is an important legacy that I want to leave for my daughters, said Bridges. The world needs more positive portrayals of black girls in pop culture. Mattel has really gotten behind Karma's messages of empowerment, self-expression, and using your voice to change the world. And I'm so excited for the impressive line they are developing to be available to kids everywhere. So Kyra Halperin, co-vice president of consumer products at Non-Story Brands, stated in quote, "We are so excited to welcome Curly Kids to Karma's World program. Black-owned businesses have been historically represented within the licensing industry, and it's critical that we work with partners that align with the DNA of the brand and achieve better representation on shelf. We are thrilled to work with first time licensed Curly Kids Hair Care, which has been inspiring Black children through representation to show their bold, beautiful, and dynamic hairstyles." The Grammy winning rapper, actor, producer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist was originally inspired to create the show by his oldest daughter, Karma Bridges. Netflix's Karma's World follows 10-year-old Karma Grant, an aspiring rapper with big talent and an even bigger heart. Each episode is includes hip hop music, streetwear, fashion, and original choreography. The series focuses on themes of self-expression, identity, leadership, creativity, and the importance of community. Yeah, that's pretty dope though, man. You know what I mean? That's pretty dope though, man. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise for Karma's World, man. For real, for real. And the positive message that's put out there. Okay, up next. What we have here up next is we gotta really talk about before I even go to the other topics over there, let's get to now this is crazy though, man. Let's get into this shit though, man. Death Wish Coffee. Never heard of this shit, but yo, hold on, man. Death Wish Coffee. Wow. So Saratoga Springs, New York. Death Wish Coffee Company has permanently closed its retail. Yeah. Hold on a minute, man. Just a second here. Yes, closed its retail store at 260 Broadway in Saratoga Springs. A company spokesperson said the location closed as of Sunday, September 4th. While we enjoyed interacting in person with the Saratoga community and our loyal customers who traveled near and far, our focus as a company is making sure our coffee is more widely available in grocery stores, cafes, and restaurants across the country, said a Death Wish Coffee spokesperson. I can't believe they called it Death Wish Coffee. Oh my gosh. Okay, Death Wish Coffee said its headquarters will remain in the Spa City. The company's coffee can be found on Amazon, the Death Wish Coffee website, and in more than 20,000 retail locations nationwide. As we grow and make these changes, we continue to be grateful to our customers for their unwavering support, said the company spokesperson. Wow, that has to suck, man. That really gotta suck though, man. If you really want to get technical, like that has to really suck though, man. Um, okay, what else? What else we got here? Um, okay, so a a musical based on the movie is getting a musical premiere. Now, there's no release date for that shit yet, but we're gonna get into this right about now. So, of course, hold on a minute. All right, so New Jack City will be revived on stages around the nation by theatrical hitmaker um G um Carius Johnson, 30 years after its initial debut. The Met in Philadelphia will host the world premiere of Johnson's traveling stage version of the Warner Brothers cult favorite on November 4th. Johnson wrote, directed, and produced the stage edition, which is presented by G. Carius Johnson Entertainment. It's a class. Look, how many times do I have to say this, man? Stop calling it a fucking cult, man. It's a classic. Like, come on now. Come on now. That right there really irks me right now, man. It really does, man. Seriously. I don't like the word cult, man. Okay, can we retire the word cult, please? And just put it in the damn toilet? Okay. All right. During its run, the play will make visits to a number of cities, including Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Detroit, Michigan, Charlotte, North Carolina, Atlanta, Brooklyn, New York, Texas, and Los Angeles, California. Up until the spring of 2023, more cities are expected to be added. So the cast of Johnson's New Jack City Live includes critically acclaimed actor Alan Payne, who will reprise his role as G Money, legendary rapper Tretch, who will be Nino Brown, legendary rapper Big Daddy Kane, who plays Stone, and actor Flex Alexander, who will take on the role of Pookie. Wow. While experiencing classic theater storytelling through the culturally um, astute lens of G. Carr Hughes Johnson. New Jack City Live will give audiences across the nation the opportunity to relive all their favorite intense, heart-pounding moments from the blockbuster movie. Of course, you can learn more about New Jack City um, right here, and I think let me see. So you could go to newjackcitylive.com for tickets, which is on sale right now. So be sure you go check out the website, newjackcitylive.com, for more information. All right. So here's the dates. So Philadelphia, November 5th, November 4th to the 5th. Washington, D.C., November the 10th through the 13th. Charlotte, North Carolina, November 25th. Brooklyn, New York, December 2nd to the 4th. Los Angeles, California, January 20th, 2020. January 20th to the 22nd of next year. And then Baltimore, Maryland, November 8th. Detroit, Michigan, November the 7th. Hold on a minute. Yeah, this is correct. Yeah, November 17th to the 20th. Detroit, Michigan. Atlanta, Georgia, on November the 26th to the 27th, and Houston, Texas, January 13th to the 15th. So there you have it, though, man. Make sure you go get your tickets, which is on sale, and the website is newjackcitylive.com. So there you go, right there, folks. All right, so we're gonna get into let's get into we're gonna get into all right, so I think that's everything that I covered. Um okay, let's get into the recent movie. The most recent movie that came out called Smile is number one in the box office. So we're gonna get into it right about now, though. So let's get into it right now, man. At the movie Man Cave Popcorn. Let's do this. All right. All right, man. You know the damn drill. You know the drill. Okay, so let's get into it. So let me just wait for this to load. Okay, so Smile leads box office with scary good $22 million opening. Um Bros fizzles with $4.8 million. Jeez Louise. Paramount Smile debuted to a sizzling $22 million this weekend, easily topping the domestic box office. The horror film beat out the weekend's other new wide release, Universal's LGBTQ romantic comedy Bros, which landed in fourth place with a paltry $4.8 million bow. Ain't that something? Okay. Smile ranks as one of the better original horror openings of the year, beating out 20th Century Studios' Barbarian, $10 million, and Sony's The Invitation, $7 million. As the box office enters October, the horror genre will continue to take center stage with Universal's Halloween Ends releasing in 2 weeks. Well, actually, this week. And hoping to cash in on the seasonal thirst for thrills and chills. The box office result for Smile is a frighteningly good haul, seeing as it cost a measly $17 million to produce, and it had originally been seen as a streaming release. Yeah, stream release. Okay, so it's honestly sensational, said Chris Aronson, Paramount's distribution chief. I don't like to use hyperbole, but this exceeded our wildest expectations. And what the hell? Who? I call this person back. Wildest expectations, but Smile has been exceeding expectations throughout its production. Paramount opted to give the film a full theatrical rollout after it scored with audiences opted to give. Hold on. Yeah, audiences during test screenings. Excuse me. The company used some clever marketing tactics this week by strategically placing paid actors with huge, creepy smiles plastered on their faces behind home plate during televised Major League Baseball games. Social media users quickly noticed the unsettling fans who wore smile T-shirts when the cameras zoomed in on batters stepping up to the plate. Last weekend's champ, Don't Worry Darling, fell sharply in its second weekend, dropping 62%. The Warner Brothers thriller earned $7.3 million for a second place finish, bringing its domestic total to $32.8 million. Yeah. Sony's The Woman King, which I didn't really like, finished third with $7 million, pushing its stateside haul to $46.7 million. Disney's re-release of Avatar rounded out the top five, earning $4.7 million. By putting the James Cameron fantasy back in theaters, the studio is hoping to whet appetites for the December debut of the long-awaited return to Pandora, Avatar: The Way of the Water. Smile is the latest hit in what has been a sizzling run for Paramount. 6 of the studio's last 7 films have now opened in first place, including such box office winners as Top Gun Maverick, The Lost City, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We've been very careful in our release dates, and we've been very strong in our campaign, said Aronson. The horror film stars Saucy Bacon, of course, the daughter of Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick, as a therapist who becomes haunted by horrifying smiling hallucinations after witnessing one of her patients die by suicide. The cast also includes Kyle Gallner, um, Cal Penn, Jesse T. Usher, Caitlin Stacy, Rob Morgan, and Robin Weigert. Smile attracted an audience that was 52% male, with the bulk of ticket buyers. Some 68% ranging in age from 18 to 34. Of course, Bros didn't represent a financial risk for Universal, carrying a modest production budget of $22 million. The film earned rave reviews, but clearly struggled to connect with audiences. Its opening is about half of the $8 million to $10 million that Universal projected Bros would make. Okay. Let's see. While it may have fallen short commercially, the Billy Eichner film is already in the record books. It's the first gay rom-com to be given a theatrical release by a major studio, the first with an all openly LGBTQ cast, and Eichner is the first openly gay man to ever write and star in a Hollywood movie. Universal expressed optimism that the critical notices and the positive audience reaction Bros earned an A cinema score, with will fuel word of mouth and help the movie stick around in theaters. Of course, it didn't do good in the box office, folks. So, you know, um, we are incredibly proud of Bros, said Jim Orr, president of domestic distribution at Universal. Everyone who saw it absolutely loved it. And given that response, I think the film will continue to find an audience and have some legs. In Bros, Eitner plays Bobby, a brainy museum executive down on his luck, who falls for Luke McFarlane's Aaron, a muscular lawyer who may change everything for him. The film is directed by Nicholas Stoller, with a cast including Guy Brunham, Tease Madison, Dot Marie Jones, Bowen Yang, and Jim Rash. Romantic comedies were once a reliable theatrical genre, but with the notable exception of The Lost City, which boosted and combined the star power of Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, it's rare for one to score at the box office. Universal would try again this month with the release of the George Clooney and Julia Roberts Meet Cute Ticket to Paradise. We'll see if that film fares better when it opens on October 21st. Yeah, I don't know about that one right there though, man. With Black Adam on the way and Halloween ends comes out on the 14th of this week. So let's see if there's any other movies that let's see. I think that's it, man, with the movies that recently just came out. Wait, box office, October 2022. Okay, let me take a look here, man. Let's see. So let's see. And of course, Smile keeps the number one spot. All right. It keeps the number one spot though. How about that though, man? Not a bad start for the horror flick. Not a bad start for the horror flick though, man. I tell you this though, man. That's interesting. All right. Let me see. There's any yeah, box office. Let's see. This from Okay, so Smile is still number one in the box office, of course. And of course it actually raised $2 million, of course, actually. Yeah, it still maintains the number one spot, yes. And Lie Aloud Crocodile, which actually came out though, which made 880,057. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Um yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay, Amsterdam, which recently came out, 875,313. Damn. And the recent movie that came out, the Viola Davis movie, which I'm not going to fucking review, is The Woman King, which made $518,000 and $1,938, which is crazy. Don't Worry, Darling slipped from number 2 to number 5 with $487,776 dollars. That's crazy. And the Avatar re-release $300,030. Wow. Barbarian $272,793. Of course, Bros, which didn't do well in the box office, 270. Wait, hold on. That's wow. Wow. And of course, it didn't do well. 272,325. Well, along with Top Gun that actually did great in the box office already, and still rounding out the top 9 actually, along with Bullet Train, See How They Run, The Invitation, and all these other movies that previously just came out. So there you have it with this week's box office, with the box office that came out last week. So I will cover what's gonna go down with Halloween Ends. I know Halloween Ends is like the last movie of the franchise that's gonna be number 1 in the box office. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what's going on with that one right there. So without further ado, let's get into some fun things to do for the weekend, starting with California. So actually, I'm only gonna pick like certain ones that's like coming up. Let me see. I'm only gonna pick the ones that's like coming up for this weekend. Let me see. Jeez. Oh boy. All right. Wait. Let's take a look here. Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. Things to do. Yes, this is what I meant to do. All right, so okay, things to do. Hold on a minute. Things to do in Los Angeles in the fall. Now, because Halloween, I know Halloween's coming up though. I'm gonna cover that too. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that too. All right. Actually, some outdoor stuff. Actually, hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here. Give me 1 second. Trying to find the right spot. Hold on. Oh, outdoor stuff. Yeah, outdoor stuff, man. Oh my goodness, that's not what I'm looking for here. Actually, hold on. Let me just do this. No, I have it. So let me see. I know I still have it. I still got it. Hold on. Okay. Some stuff to do. Where is it? Yes, here we go. All right. So of course, obviously, on October 14th, Art Night Pasadena. Pasadena's underrated collection of museums and performance spaces open up their doors for free at this biannual art celebration. Take advantage of the free shuttle buses or hoof it between site specific installations and local institutions such as the Gamble House, Pacific Asia Museum, and more. And of course, no arts fest would be complete without food trucks, often including local bricks and mortar, pie and burger, and two haze. Wow. Oh shit. Okay, so it's in various locations and the price is free. And of course, the phone number is 626-744-7887 for more information. And of course, the website is www.cityofpasadena.net/art night. And the opening hours is 6 to 10 p.m. And it starts at 6 p.m. So there you go, right there. All right, so what's going on with Halloween? I know Halloween's coming up. I'm gonna save that for next week. Beyond the Streets Print Bazaar. Here we go. So pick up Zines, prints, and books during this art this art market at Beyond the Streets, created by Ozzy Juarez of South LA Gallery Gallery Tilalock Studios. The free to attend market includes work from nearly 3 dozen artists and vendors, plus food from Monty's Good Burger and live music. So, yes, and Beyond the Streets is located at 434 North La Brea Avenue, Los Angeles, California 90036. Of course, it's free. Opening hours is between 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And the website for more information is beyondthestreets.com. And of course, 11 a.m. is Saturday, October the 15th of 2022, 11 a.m. So you might want to get there a little early. All right, so let's get into. I'm not even gonna get into the whole Florence and the Machine. Let's see what else. Damn, so many art fairs. So many art fairs and shit. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the 13th through October the 16th. Okay, starting tomorrow. This approachable art fair, this is super fine art fair. This approachable art fair is geared toward young professionals dipping their toes into the art market, but seasoned collectors will find much love too. Show up to browse a curated selection of contemporary artworks at various price points, plus catch art talks and live demonstrations. And of course, the Reef, a creative habitat, is located at 1933 South Broadway, Los Angeles, California. The price is in between $28 to $120. And you can go on the website for more information and stuff and how to get there and stuff. So it's www.superfine.world/visit the fair. All right. So on Thursday, October 13th, which is tomorrow, it starts at 6 p.m. Friday, October 14th, 4 p.m. Saturday, October 15th, 12 p.m. And the same goes for Sunday, October 16th, 12 p.m. All right. Um, and for those of you who may not know what website I'm using the website called Time Out. So you're more than welcome to actually check out some fun stuff to do for this weekend coming up from the 13th to the 16th. I'm not gonna get to every single one of them, but um here's another fun activity to do. Um Here's another fun activity to do. Hang on a second. Of course, starting from October 14th to the 22nd of October, movies on the roof. Of course, take a seat atop Westfield Fashion Square's parking garage for this a fresco film series. Each Friday and Saturday in October, you can catch a different spooky flick from Hocus Pocus to Zombieland to A Nightmare on Elm Street. Of course, tickets support Hope of the Valley, whose mission is to prevent, reduce, and eliminate poverty, hunger, and homelessness, which is actually a good thing. Actually, though, yeah, I kind of like this though. Of course. So Westfield Watch. No, hold on. Westfield Fashion Square is located at 14006 Riverside Drive, Los Angeles, California 91423, and the price is $5. For more information, of course, you can get the tickets. Go to this website, tickets.myvalley dot pass.com. That's tickets.myvalley.pass.com. And Friday, October 14th, Monster House in Zombieland, 7 p.m. Saturday, around the same time, which is 7 p.m. Saturday, October 15th, 7 p.m. Beetlejuice and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Friday, October 21st, 2022, 7 p.m. Hocus Pocus and the Craft. And of course, Saturday, October 22nd is The Nightmare Before Christmas and A Nightmare on Elm Street, 7 p.m. All right. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Um, and of course, one more place to check out is Camp Los Angeles, which is October 15th to the 16th, which is the Rose Bowl Stadium, Pasadena. Music Pop, of course. And Monster X Super Junior Icon, Kai Jian Somi and Bam Bam headlined this K-pop fest at the Rose Bowl. Rose Bowl Stadium is located at 1001 Rose Bowl Drive, Los Angeles, California. The price is $180. And you can go to the website for more information, which is arep.co/p/camp la 2022. That's arep.co/p/k/camp LA 2022. And the time varies actually, so you might want to try to get there early. So there you have it. That's for California. Now we're gonna go into New York. Now we're gonna go into New York. All right. So um all right. So okay, so in honor of because it's Halloween month, and the movie is coming out on October 14th and stuff, right? So this is this is one of the events actually that I didn't even get a chance to cover. So this is basically the terror on Totten. Of course, NYPD unveils spooky haunted house in Queens. Yes. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Why am I not playing the Halloween sound effects? Let me look to left for it right now, man. I'm sorry. Um okay, so let's do this. Enter if you dare. The NYPD's haunted house Terror on Tolton opened its doors for the scary season at the Fort Totten in Bayside, Queens on October 6th. The free haunted spectacular is open to the public on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in October from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's a labor of love for NYPD Taru Inspector Frank D. Giacomo, the mastermind behind the eerie Halloween attraction. So, with the haunted houses, we decided it's a good way to get the community and police departments together, D. Giacomo said. Most events for the police department are good for little kids. This is geared more for teenagers, older family type of event. D. Giacomo explained that it takes him and his team of 15 NYPD officers a year to design and build the haunted house, which spreads over 2 floors of a parks department building that sat abandoned for 45 years. Wow. Ain't that a bitch? Wow. Wow, that's wow, that right there is just that's crazy, man. All right, so obviously we have a full-time job. So when we build on our downtime, DG Como said. A lot of my guys are very talented. I have electricians, I have plumbers, I have carpenters. So we're able to build this great place for the community. Halloween fans looking for a good scream won't be disappointed. Ooh, we got some screams. Well, not really screams on my sound effects, but um but I got this one. You know, I try to get prepared for Halloween stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But in case you didn't know, the reason why I had to disguise my voice is because of the fact that, in honor of Halloween, I decided to disguise my voice in a in a crazy kind of like spookish type of thing. But um, but you get the gist of this shit though, man. But um all right, so um the spooky spectacle includes zombies, ghosts, killer clowns, and demon spawns, to name a few, and it comes alive with the sounds of chainsaws, screams, and thunderstorms. 30 NYPD officers lend their acting talent and dress in character, terrify even the coolest kid on the block. We tried the old let's distract you and then scare you, D. Giacomo said. So we put up a prop there to distract you, and then the actors jump out and scare you. Ooh, that's really something else, man. Yeah. But you know how this goes, man. But oh man. Um Wait, where did I leave off? Oh, last year they welcomed 14,000 visitors, and D. Giacomo hopes they can beat the number this year. While the recommended age is 12 and older, it's up to the parents' discretion to bring their younger offspring. Those who aren't into the Fright Fest can play less scary video games in the NYPD's game truck. For 17-year-old Sarah Johnson, the scariest part was the vortex, a rotating tunnel. I couldn't walk, Sarah said. Sarah and her friend Daniela Romero agreed that this year's haunted house was much scarier than last year's and highly recommended a visit. You need to experience it, Sarah said. It was really, 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 really scary. Oh boy. And of course y'all are more than welcome to actually check that place out. Um and there's some stuff to for the 3-day weekend, and this is like a special one actually. Hold on. So here it is, man. So this is some specials, man. So in honor of Halloween, let's get into this. So the time has come for pumpkin spice and all things spooky. Whether you are looking for somewhere to take you can take your kids for festive fun and trick-or-treating, a moonlit night of lavish costumes with a cocktail in your hand, a tour of historic neighborhoods with a hint of eerie energy, or memorable evening of psychic communication. This Halloween roundup can be your guide to the must-see attractions coming to New York this month. And of here are some month-long events and specials. Starting with the Rockaway Hotel and Spa, we'll be creating a spooky stay experience in one of the property's luxurious bungalows featuring Halloween decorations and scary surprises, which is available to book throughout October. Royalton Rooftop at Royalton Park Avenue Hotel will be offering Hocus Pocus themed cocktails like the Smashing Pumpkins Martini. Wow. The Smashing Pumpkins Martini. Oh, wow. A pumpkin espresso martini made with pumpkin puree, oat milk. Why not use almond milk? Vodka and Kahula, or the Mystic Moon, made with lemon juice, Concord grape syrup, Pomp and Whimsy, organic gin, and Pomp and Whiskey gin liquor. The specialty drinks are only available from October the 10th through Halloween, October 31st. In addition to fun cocktails, the rooftop will be screening the original Hocus Pocus poolside every Friday this month, um, from October the 7th, October 14th, which is tomorrow, the 21st, which is next Friday, and the following Friday, the 28th. Swingers Nomad Halloween activation runs from October 27th to October 31st and will feature decorations, a fun Halloween projection, and a trick or treat prize wheel, with the trick being a shot of tequila and the treat being a cookie duo. In a special addition to the menu, swingers will be adding the witch. Please cocktail made with Bacardi, Ocho, Campari, pumpkin spice syrup, pineapple, lime, and allspice. Of course, you can get your tickets can be found here. Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, you want to click the word here, and you want to make sure that you get your tickets. So let's see what the thing is. So, so I don't know what's going on here, but I guess so. This is what's going on. So here is adult tickets is $26. All guests must be 21 and up. Yeah, off peak ticket prices. Off peak Crazy Golf, $22. Peak Crazy Golf, $26. Peak times are Tuesdays after 5 p.m. and all day Wednesday through Sunday. Daytime walk up tickets can be purchased from reception when the venue's open. Even walk up tickets from 6 p.m. onwards. Walk up tickets are subject to availability and limited to 6 per person. Yeah. And you choose your time slot. You can when to arrive, your tee off time, your crazy golf around, blah blah, and all that other stuff. Anyway. So this is the Halloween weekend events by day. So October 28th, join the Rockaway Hotel and Spa for Freaky Friday. Ooh, let's get it. Let's get into the whole Freaky Friday here, man. Hold on. So the Freaky Friday, a Halloween celebration featuring art projects, food, and games for children ages 5 to 10 from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The cost is $35 and signups are required, which can be done here. Fear the Pier Halloween event by Watermark is going to take over Pier 15 for 4 days of fright and fun, including cocktails, decorations, music, and live DJs. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of know what that is though. So let's get I know what this is though. Yes, so Fest all day and night party, October the 30th for spooky brunch and sunset. Sorry, and October 31st for Halloween Day happy hour and nightfall festivities. Costumes are highly encouraged. Make a reservation here. Frying Pan Brooklyn is hosting a Halloween bash and costume contest with prizes from Industry City. Celebrate with corny decorations. Sweet. Oh man. Yeah, corny decorations, sweets, themed drinks, all while dressed in 90s attire with a Halloween spin. No RSVP required. Now for October 29th. For October 29th. Um, for October 29th. The spooky and surreal ball at the Rockaway Hotel and Spa rooftop will begin at 8 p.m. and be a masquerade night with a live DJ. Of course, tickets are $30, which can be purchased here. Attendees must be 21 and older. Attend the Sanderson Sisters soiree on the Royalton rooftop at Royalton Park Avenue Hotel. The venue mimics the Halloween party scene in the original Hocus Pocus movie, where New Yorkers can enjoy a night of ghoulish fun featuring DJs and Anderson Sisters themed cocktails. Tickets are required. As for October 30th, the Flatiron Nomad Partnership will host a free 90-minute Tour of the Dead. Ooh, Tour of the Dead. Tour of the Dead, man. Yeah, the Tour of the Dead. The Tour of the Dead. Walking with, walking, walking which, walking tour which will be led by Marion Berman, author of Madison Square, the park and its celebrated landmarks, and New York in words and images. Of course, participants will learn about the Eden Musée and its infamous chambers of horrors. Hear stories about architectural ghosts. Of course, you actually would bring architectural ghosts, man. And I know what you're thinking though, man. This is kind of crazy, but let's see, man. Of course, this is kind of crazy though in a sense though, but let's get into it though. Um okay, so yes, so the participants will learn about the Eden Musée and its infamous Chamber of Horrors. Of course, you can hear stories about architectural ghosts, learn about the popular New York City costume destination Abracadabra, and hear about the filming of Godzilla and Spider-Man in the neighborhood. Participants are to meet at the tip of the Flatiron Building on 23rd Street at 11 a.m. No advance registration is required, and COVID safety protocols must be followed. And for October 31st, Halloween, Midnight Theater at 75 Manhattan West Plaza welcomes the psychic medium Craig McManus for Halloween night. McManus has written 5 books about ghosts and spirits. Okay. And we need another sound effect for that one right here. We need another one, man. Let's do this. Yes. McManus has written 5 books about ghosts and spirits that were featured on Haunted Towns and the Today Show, and also has a 4-year wait list of clients. The night of channeling will begin at 7:30, with the doors opening at 7 p.m. McManus will move around as he feels spirits attempting to communicate and bring the audience messages, guidance, and sometimes humor. Of course, general admissions tickets, which can be found here, are 100 and I repeat, it's $107.65. Wow. Trick or Treat with East Midtown, where participating businesses will be handing out candy from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Families can check in at one of 2 locations, handing out bags and maps. The 56th Street, 139 East 56th Street at Lexington Avenue location offers visitors the chance to paint a pumpkin at sunrise at East 56th, while the 919 3rd Avenue East 56th Street at 3rd Avenue location grants attendees access to a photo booth for pictures. Visitors are welcome to stop at the both locations to participate in all activities. This event is free and open to the public. And there you have it with your Halloween events, though, man. And I had to play a little Halloween sound effect theme to it, though, man. You know what I'm saying? So in honor of October, I will be playing some Halloween theme sound effects, though, man. For you folks out there that probably don't know that's listening to this episode right there, I just played some Halloween sound effects. So I figured the timing is right though for me to do this though, man. Anyway, man, you're more than welcome to actually make a charitable donation to my Cash App, which is $G Money Stacks 555. That's capital G, lowercase MONEY, capital S, lowercase TACKZ 555. And once again, it's not about breaking the bank. It's all about doing the best you can on whatever amount of money you decide to donate will be appreciated. And of course, another option, you can also donate to Anchor as well. So there you have it right there. And for the grand finale, let's get into a little thing. I know I haven't done podcast free game mechanisms in a long time, but I'll try to do that in tomorrow or any future episodes and stuff. So anyway, man, so we're gonna get into this last segment of the night, which is stream choices on the go. Let's get into it right about now. And y'all know what to do. You like what you heard? I need you to go ahead and show some love by following Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast, not only on Facebook, but also on Instagram right now, alongside with my other shows, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, which is the sports edition show for those of you who may not know, and of course my review show, which is Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, of course. So I did drop episode 87 yesterday. In case you didn't know, everything is already uploaded to the YouTube channel page of Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast. Of course, make sure you subscribe over there, and also do the same with Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the sports edition show. I will be having some more information, more topics on sports related stuff. So you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, you can also follow me on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. So be sure you turn on your notifications to know when each episode's going to be dropping. And I say this in the caption all the time on the podcast show page that it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be dropped on Friday. This episode right here is going to be dropped on Friday along with episode 191. 191 is going to be dropped off on Friday as well. So without further ado, if you miss any previous episodes whatsoever, of course, you can follow the link that says Linktree/G Money Stacks 555, and that's gonna give you all the audio stream platforms for you to follow. So you can leave a voice message for me if you have any questions for me, if you have any ideas or topics, and let me be crystal clear here, man. I don't do too many politics on here, so you know what I'm saying. If you have any thoughts on the topics that was discussed today, including the Halloween joints of where you can actually do some fun activities in New York, and of course some stuff in California, which I just mentioned. For those of you who may not know, the website that I use for New York and the 5 boroughs and Long Island and all that other stuff is amny.com. The AM New York website is what I use to actually look up fun activities to do for you folks out there in New York that's looking for some distraction from stressful days of work, family drama you want to get away from, and all that other crazy shit. So you just want to. That's what G Money Stacks is here for, man. To actually relieve people, man. That's what I do. Relieve people from stressful situations and stuff like that. And as far as like me providing solutions and shit like that, look, I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I do my best to actually, try to come up with, tips. You know what I'm saying? But But anyway, man, let me continue with this shit right here, man, where you can listen to all the episodes of with all the New York podcast episodes, which is on Anchor, starting with Anchor. That's where you can leave your voice message on anchor.fm/gmoneystacks. Yes, Anchor, Audacity, Audible, Audio Burst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Reason FM, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, and of course, feel free to actually leave a 5-star rating on Podchaser, along with Podfriend, and along with Spotify, as well as where you get your podcast on Apple Podcasts or iTunes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you can also listen to Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast episodes on Radio Public, and alongside with iHeartRadio, the number one app for music, radio, and podcasts. All right. And make sure you follow my other two shows, Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the Sports Edition show, and alongside with Meticulous Vibes podcast review show that's also on iHeartRadio as well. And last but not least, the YouTube. Make sure you grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555, where you see all the New York episodes on there. In case you miss any of them, feel free to do some catching up. And of course, be sure to click on the noti bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream. Alongside with leave a like and a comment, along with the episodes and the topics that's been discussed. More video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Make sure you listen, stream, watch these episodes, download these episodes, share the episodes, share the videos, tell a friend to another friend, and share the podcast along with the link that says Linktree/G Money Stacks 555, where you can actually let them know where you can watch any of the episodes that's already been posted. So, so you can get an idea of who I am and all the other stuff and the topics that I'm going to be talking about and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's gonna do it for me, man. I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for listening and rocking and hanging out with me on the 190th episode right here on this New York podcast episode platform right here. It really means a lot, man. And we're like 9. Hold on. We're like 9 episodes away from episode 200. I got some stuff cooking up. And also, man, for the 200 episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make an announcement for you folks out there that's listening, watching, and stuff like that. If you have any questions that you want to send to me and stuff like that, I'll actually make the announcement and put it in the Insta story, so that way you can get an idea on some. It'll be some supporter questions. You know what I'm saying? If you have any questions, of course you can actually. I'm actually gonna make that announcement. I'm gonna make that announcement anyway after I get off the air. So yeah. And remember, the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. There's no shortcuts. Hard work pays off. The fact that New York wasn't built in a day. And of course, be sure to actually take care of one another. be a lookout to your friends, and also find something that makes you happy as far as your goals and dreams, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And to be sure to actually stick around with me for tomorrow's episode, and of course Saturday's episode as well. And and for the most part, also you want to find something that clicks to you, so you can be on your P's and Q's, with with um with some tunnel vision. You want to make sure you are on your P's and Q's with your craft, with consistency, your confidence, find your voice, and of course, anything that clicks to you that gets you into your zone creatively speaking. And of course, you gotta make sure you have that tunnel vision when it comes to your craft, whether it's podcasting like I'm doing with 3 shows underneath of my belt, and of course, any other career fields, whether it's radio personality, whether it's DJing or any other type of thing whatsoever. Um, so yeah, tunnel vision is very important. Confidence is important. Consistency is key, and I only say this to actually inspire people and motivate people, because you don't want to give up on something, and then next thing you put your dreams in the back burner. So I want to encourage and inspire and motivate people to follow your dreams, and make sure you do what makes you happy, and that what makes you smile mentally, physically, and spiritually. And of course, tunnel vision, be on your P's and Q's, be confident behind your voice. um and of course, like I said, be you, be the best unique person you can be. And of course, get in the zone with tunnel vision, and of course with your ideas and stuff. And don't worry about being a people pleaser. Don't worry about that, man. It's all about you pleasing yourself. All right. That's what I could tell you, man, as motivation and inspiration right here, man. So don't give up on yourself, man. No matter what type of shit and breaking balls and curveballs life throws at you, all you need to do is just be confident in yourself, and try to hit things out the park. All right. So 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 boom. I'm out of here. I'm off this shit. Thank you very much. Peace and one love. And of course, enjoy the rest of your night and the rest of the week, and the fun activities that I just gave you for the people in California, and the people in New York as well, with the fun activities, Halloween related, all the other great stuff from amnewyork.com. Remember those two websites, um, Timeout and AM New York. All right. So peace and one love, and enjoy yourselves. Take care of one another. Stay liquid. Peace out. And good night, folks.